He knows how to give respect to Brahmins. He was a natural Vaishnava. Before Vamandev begs something, from his own side, Bali Maharaj saying, "You are a brahmachari. I think you want some money." Vamandev, he was very quiet. He was not saying anything. But Bali Maharaj, his heart is just like, we can say his heart is just like agitating. Agitation is coming. I want to give something. Like those are very kindness persons, their heart is like that. I want to help someone. Like sadhus. Sadhus, their heart is like that. They have no other ideas. Actually, sadhu means paropokari. Sridhar Swami always mentioning this word sadhu. Sadhu means their life is only meant for other. Whose life is only meant for other. This is sadhu's position. Sadhu, he has realization. He had also realization. Krishna is residing in everyone's heart. So everyone's heart is Krishna's temple. So his conditioned soul is suffering. Therefore, he wants to help others. Without, how can you say, expect something from that person. He don't want, if sadhu wants something from someone, actually, he's not real sadhu. He don't want anything. Like mother, he don't want anything from son. She want only my son, let my son should happy. Sadhu's life is like that. So, Bali Maharaj was a very charitable person. From his own side, from his own accord, he is saying, you want money, you want horse, you want nice chariot, elephant, land. And first that land, you want land or cow? Still, Vamandev, he was silent. He was not saying anything. He is playing a, we can say, like a crooked role. Yeah, he is playing like a duplicitous person. These persons, those are duplicitous. They are playing their roles. Bali Maharaj, chalai si Vikramani. He was cheating. He wanted to cheat Bali. Bali was not a cheater. Bali was such a simple heart person. If Vamandev, he would come and ask to Bali, give me this Indra post. Bali is such a broad-minded person, he has power to give these things. But this is Krishna's Leela anyhow, Bhavan Avatar. First, Lord Vamandev appreciating his Guru. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O King, you are indeed exalted because your present advisors are the Brahmins who are the descendants of Bhrigu, and because your instructor of your future life is your grandfather, the peaceful and venerable Prahlad Maharaj. Your statements are very true. That means he is appreciating his both Guru. Why he is appreciating? While Lord Vamandev is appreciating, he wants to make his heart more softer. So when you appreciate someone, when you praise someone, immediately this person, his heart becomes soft. And this is the principle actually. This is principle. One principle we have to know. Why we are chanting, why we are praying, why we are singing so many songs. Why? When you are praising Supreme Personality of Godhead, your heart becomes soft. And Lord's heart becomes soft because we are always using to commit so many offenses. When you have bad feelings towards me, how can you give something? How can you reciprocate with me? So if I want to please you, then I have to glorify. Why we are glorifying always Lord? You are great, you are great. Hey Radhe, hey Krishna. Why we are glorifying? Why? Because we committed so many mistakes in our life. Not sinful activities. Great mistake. Many lives we are not performed bhajan. We have not been performed bhajan. Many lives. And in this life also, we are neglecting our bhajans. Therefore we are offenders. And we are glorifying Lord just to make his heart soft so that he can shower mercy. And this is also teachings for beggars. Those persons they want to beg, they should follow these principles. First, just praise the person, the charitable person who want to give charity. Just praise to him, glorify him. And Lord Vamandev praising to Bali, your father, your material guru and spiritual guru, they are very great. I like them. नहि तस्मिन् कुले कश्चिन् निसत्त्व कृपण पुमान् प्रत्याख्यात प्रतिश्रुत्य जो ददात दिजातये. This is called in Sanskrit, I don't know in English what is called. It is called Bhasabandha. Bhasabandha means at that time he was preaching in such a way, so you are bound to fulfill it. You understand? This is trick. This is in Sanskrit, it's called Bhasabandha. In a rope, you understand? In rope I can bind you, but in language I can bind you. This is called Bhasabandha. Bhasa means talk, word.
Yeah,
word. Bandha. Bandha means binding. Bhasabandha in Sanskrit is called. So word is so powerful. The speech have such a, I'm going to say, potency. He can control you. How sadhu just controlling others' mind? For us to control our mind is very difficult. But how sadhu control others' mind? Only by speech. When he is saying something, he is so powerful. When you meditate on that word, your mind becomes peaceful. He will not create any disturbances. It's called Bhasavanta. Bhasa, this what? Because if your heart is pure, if your heart is clean heart, actually essence of all knowledge, this is the essence of all knowledge. When your heart is clear, spotless, no other desire, then knowledge comes from super soul to your heart. That is real knowledge. And we are reading some books, we are reminding all these things. This is knowledge. But this is not as powerful as the knowledge coming from super soul. Because the knowledge, we are accepting the knowledge or we are cultivating this knowledge, sometimes it is not helpful for us. We are very knowledgeous persons, we know so many things, but we are committing some mistakes. Same knowledge is not helping us. We are preaching to others, but same what we are preaching, we are not acting. Same preaching, we are not performing all these duties. How can it affect others? So the knowledge coming from super soul, when your heart becomes clear, very clean, spotless, no other desire, so super soul will give you knowledge. And that knowledge is so powerful, it can control your mind. It can give not only mind. These words give actually peace to a soul. Soul don't want money. You understand? Soul don't want money. Soul don't want anything. Soul want only one shelter. What is that shelter? Soul, because soul always residing with body. He only develop, although friendship is there, but fearness is there. How many lives I will be in this bondage? Who will help me? But the words coming from sadhu, by parampara, if by surrender soul, if he surrender to lotus feet of his guru and parampara, the words coming from a sadhu is so powerful. It helps the conditioned soul, especially soul. And soul is now get get nourishments. Therefore, he is free from all desires and all, how can I say, anxieties, other thoughts. Therefore, people associating with sadhus. Why people coming just to associate with sadhus, hear some Krishna Katha? Because soul wants these things. Soul don't want other things. He wants sweet, how can I say, peaceful talk. Soul wants these things. You say to someone, sir, how are you? How you feel? If I will say, when you came, how are you? How you feel? You see, because he's suffering. We want sweet. We want sweet talks. And actually real meaning of sweet talks is Krishna Katha. That just cure our material disease. Hankerings. Materialism is hankerings. Many variety of hankerings in our heart. I'll do these things, I'll do. What is good for us? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Therefore, we are always reading Sansara Dhava Nana Need a Loka. Fire is going on inside our heart. The material world is just like a forest of fire. Who knows? Who can extinguish this power? Who can extinguish this fire? Only this mercy, the knowledge, blessings coming from Super Soul. Words are very powerful. And this is the gift of Supreme Personality of Godhead through sadhu. This is gift for the soul. Harikatha is real gift for soul. The soul is suffering. No one is helping him. But here, actually, Bali Maharaj, he was very simple. Although Vamandeva was preaching in a duplicitous way, we can say like a cockeyed way, but he's accepting everything in simple heart. And he's just preaching. Lord Vamandeva is saying, I know that even until now, no one taking bath in your family has been poor-minded or misery. How you knows? Because he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bali never asked, how you know? In my dynasty, no one is poor-minded, no one is misery. How you know? What does it mean? That means within your dynasty, no one is poor-minded or misery. That means you will follow same path. That means when I will ask 3-step land, you will also pay. This is called Bhasa Bandha. Trickly is preaching. Trickly is preaching. You see, someone may be tricky, but if you are simple, this tricky words is simple for you. You understand? If you speak, I can give a small example, like a small child are coming. You can say, beside our Gosala, one ghost is staying. You just told. And he will say, oh yeah, ghost is there. I will not go there. Because it's simple. When you are simple, you have power to accept something. Immediately go inside. And when you develop wickedness, you are not allowing anything to inside. You are losing your acceptance power. We want to maintain our simplicity up to death. Because why? We have to accept. We want acceptance power from Krishna, from Vaishnavas. We want. How can I reciprocate with you? If you not reciprocate with me, if you have no acceptance power, Krishna cannot reciprocate with you. If you lose your acceptance power. Bali Maharaj is very simple. He was very simple. Although Vamandeva was preaching in a different way. You see how he is preaching. Bali, he is a Maharaja. He had been dealing with many Brahmans. He have been dealing with many Brahmans. None of the Brahmans preach like that. But Bali never creating doubt, why this Brahman is praising me? He is simple. I know that even until now, no one taking birth in your family has been poor-minded, or miserly. No one has refused to give charity to Brahmins. You understand? No one has refused to give charity to Brahmins. That means you will also not refuse. You will also not refuse. This is called Bhasabandh. So strictly. But he is just accepting. It's simple one. If you are simple, if someone is creating politics, even it is politics, it is simple for you. If you are not simple, even it is not politics, therefore those are cookheads. Where they will stay, they will say this is politics. This is politics. Politics is everywhere. If you become simple, everything is simple for you. Everything is simple. If you develop some little cookedness, then where you go, you face some problems. Yeah, this is nature of material world, what we can do. But we don't want to lose our invaluable gem in Bhakti Yoga. This is simplicity. And simplicity means unflinching faith at lotus feet of Guru and Krishna and his words. Yes. And not creating any doubts. They will protect me. Okay, if this devotee don't like me, okay, my Gurudev is there, Krishna is there, they will protect me. It does not mean he is creating problem for me, I will create problem for him. This is called tit for tat, huh? Yeah. This is not our aggressive mood, revengeful mood, revengeful mood. This is very harmful in spiritual life. Very harmful. No. And especially in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's parampara. If you have no tolerance power, better you just give up this place and go to another place. But why you want to stay there and want to take revenge? Then you lose your valuable qualities. So he was very simple. Bali Maharaja was very simple. And he was phrasing in such a way, in your dynasty, no one is poor-minded. And no one has refused to give charity to Brahmins. Nor after promising to give charity has anyone failed to fulfill his promise. You understand? Nor after promising to give charity has anyone failed to fulfill his promise. That means, when I will ask to you, give 3 steps, I know you can give, but that time you should not break down give up your promise. Be careful. This is called Bhasabandh. Very tricky way. But Bali is just accepting everything simple. Why this Brahman is saying like that? I will give everything. I will not give. Once I promise means I will give. I will not give up it. He is very simple. न संति तीर्थे युधिचार्थिनार्थितः परान्मुखाये तो मनस्युना नृप युष्मत् कुले यद्यस्मत् कुले यज्जसामलेनं प्रहाद उद्भाति यथोडुपखे. O King Bali, this is preaching. Who is preaching now? Vamandev is preaching in front of all Brahmins, Bhrugu dynasty, and in front of Shukracharya also. Shukracharya, when he remarked, immediately Shukracharya knows who is that person. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vamandev. How Shukracharya know? If Shukracharya is bogus guru, how he came to know he is Supreme Guru? He presenting in that situation, he is presenting as bogus guru, represent of bogus guru, but he is not bogus guru. You understand? Shukracharya, like Acharya sir giving commentary about Shukracharya, otherwise it become contradictory. Jnaninam, Kabinam aham usana kabi. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Krishna is saying, among the learned person, I am usana, I am Shukracharya. Then why Krishna said this thing in Bhagavad Gita? Be careful when we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Why Acharya are mentioning Shukracharya is just like bogus guru or like that? Shukracharya representing a bogus guru. His role at that position is a bogus guru, but he is not bogus. If he is bogus, then how he know he is not a Brahman? He is not Brahman. He is Supreme Person. How he know? He is learned. He is learned. But acting at that time by the will of Krishna as a bogus. In front of Shukracharya, in front of all Brahmans, he was preaching. O King Bali, never in your dynasty has the low-minded king been born who upon being requested has refused charity to Brahmans in holy place. This is holy place because this is Narmada within the heaven. This is Narmada, the river is flowing here. You are performing such a great heart sacrifices. So in your dynasty, the lower mind king has been born who upon being requested has refused charity to Brahmans in the holy place. No one refused before. No one refused. That means you will also not refuse. This is called Bhasavada. Strictly he is preaching. But Bali is not understanding all these points. Bali is not understanding. Bali was just simply just accepting all these like I can say instructions or glories. Simply accepting. Why this Brahman is preaching so much? Or a fight to Kshatriya on a battlefield. None of your dynasty, kings in the dynasty, when some Kshatriya is invited for fighting, he is ready for fighting. When there is a chance to give charity to Brahmans within the holy place, they are ready. That means if you deny to give me, then I will fight with you. That time you have to fight with me. You have to fight with me. That's what he's saying. Or a fight to Kshatriya on a battlefield. No one refused before. And your dynasty is even more glorious due to the presence of Prahlad Maharaj, who is like the beautiful moon in the sky. You see how strictly Bhamandev is preaching. What was his trick? Always glorifying his Guru. Always glorifying his Guru. And Bali Maharaj realizing how this Brahman came to know about my Guru. He was so happy by hearing Prahlad, my Guru. Actually, this is, we can say, this is our blood relation. You understand? Blood relation, like father, blood relation. Yes. Guru, like we have some specific relationship with the Guru. We want to hear his glories. We want to spread his glories. Yes. So this is our family tradition. We can say Vaishnava tradition. But not in sentiment mode. Like our Gurudev used to say, if you are not following Guru's instruction, if you are not following my instruction, don't mention my name. Don't preach. Don't mention my name. That I am disciple of Gaur Govind Maharaj. No, don't preach. Don't mention my name. Yes. When you are preaching means you are now representative of your Guru. Be careful. Be careful. Don't do this business. At least be humble, gentle. So that you can keep your Guru's prestige. Yes. Son is representative of his father. Yes. When a son is performing some good activities, everyone praising. I don't know in West, but in India, always they are praising their father. So his father is like, his father is a very genuine person. Therefore his son is like that. Bali Maharaj, he was at that time surprising how this Brahman, he came to know about Prahlad and why he is glorifying so much. But still he was very happy because always he mentioned God Prahlad Maharaj. And then all these verses I don't want to discuss because we have less time. Again, Lord Vamandev mentioning about Hiranyakasipu and Hiranyakya. You know about the grandfather, Bali Maharaj. He is saying to Bali Maharaj, Bali, you know about your grandfather, Hiranyakasipu. He was a really fighter. When he was fighting with Vishnu, actually what happened? He is describing a story. He want to kill Vishnu. Who is preaching? Vishnu is preaching now. Vishnu, Vamandev is preaching. Vishnu want to kill, Hiranyakasipu want to kill Vishnu. Therefore Vishnu developed fearness. Where I will go? And wherever he runs, everywhere he found out Hiranyakasipu is there. Vishnu, he himself is preaching. Although it looks like Lord, he was killed by Narsingadev, but actually such a great hero. He is glorifying in a different way. He was searching, where is Vishnu, where is Vishnu, where is Vishnu? But lastly, Vishnu, assuming a subtle form, entered into the inside of Hiranyakasipu. Vishnu is saying, this is not happening. That means your grandfather, they are so, how can I say, heroes, they are great fighters. Even Vishnu developed fearness towards your grandfathers. So your dynasty, your family members are so heroes, great heroes. Then again saying about Hiranyakasipu. You know, Hiranyakya. You know Hiranyakya, your grandfather also. He was a great hero. Although Vishnu killed him, but Vishnu killed, and how can you say, in such a hard labor Vishnu performed to just kill Hiranyakasipu. Actually it was win of, Vishnu admit it was win of Hiranyakya. Not it is my win. It is Hiranyakya's win. Same Vishnu is preaching to Bali. And Bali was thinking, oh, he is just glorifying my grandfather, my spiritual master, and the kings coming from our dynasty. Bali was so simple. He is not understanding the mood of these Brahmins. Then again, Pita prahada putraste tad vidvan dijavaschala somayu dijalingebhyo devebhyo daddat sajachitah. Translation: your father Virochana, the son of Maharaj Prahlad, was very affectionate towards Brahmins. You see how Lord Vamandev was glorifying Bali. First he said about Guru, then he said about your dynasty. All kings are very charitable. Once they promise, they never deny to give charity. Once they promise for fighting, usually they are fighting. They never deny. You will not also deny. His way of preaching style is like that. And Hiranyakya, he is a big fighter. Hiranyakasipu was a big fighter. Now what to speak about other? Your father. But actually this is not, this point, he is going to mentioning this point. Actually this is fact. This is not, he is not speaking in duplicitous way. This is fact. Your father is such a charitable person. Your father Virochana, the son of Prahlad Maharaj, was very affectionate towards Brahmins, just like Bali. That is just saying in English, I don't know. Like father, like son, Yeah. Like father, like son. Bali was like that. His father was. Virochana, he was very affectionate to Brahmins. When Virochana was king, usually all weapons within their storeroom was going to be like, how can you say, like junk. No one fighting at that time. They have no enemy towards demigods. And especially Virochana went to Brahma. He want to read more Vedas. He want to know Vedic Shastras. And he already informed to all his soldiers, don't develop enviousness or fighting mood towards demigods. We don't want to fight with someone. Arguing mood, fighting mood, you understand? This is maybe right or wrong. Arguing mood, fighting mood, logical mood, this is not actually helpful in devotional life. No. Even we are right, we cannot prove. Just like sun is there, you cannot prove to a blind man the sun is very powerful, effulgent. You cannot prove because he is blind. Then if you make an argument with this person, blind person, what is its value? Only you will develop mood of passion. Yes. So therefore we don't, in our path, argue with Pandit. If you want, debate with Pandits, scholars, not with fools. Even you defeat, you can learn something. You understand? If you debate with or argue with some scholar persons, then even you defeat. You will not win, but still you can learn something. You can learn something from each argument. But if you fight with a bogus, what if you argue with a bogus, what you can get? Nothing. Nothing. So our parampara is like that. Virochana already said to all his followers, we don't want to fight with. Okay, we know we have like family spirit. We have family spirit to win heaven. But this is my mood. I don't, because he is devotee. Son of Prahlad. He said, no. Fighting should stop. Fast. This is fast business. Yeah, this is devotee's fast business. Fighting spirit. Stop fighting spirit. If you want to become devotee, stop your fighting spirit. We are not fighting with swords. Devotees are fighting with words. You understand? Who is powerful? Bullets are not powerful. Words are severe bullets. Very powerful bullets. Bullet kill you once, and words kill you whole life. Whole life you will suffer. So, yes. Very careful. This tongue creating all problems. Very careful. Therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Tar madhye jivati. Therefore he said, he is creating all problems. 11th canto. You may control all your senses except tongue. You are not a self-controlled. You are not a self-controller. Yes. So powerful. Fighting spirit is not at all good. Arguing spirit, fighting spirit is not at all good. If you continue this spirit, you go anywhere, same mood will come. Fight, disagreement, and your whole life is miserable. You cannot get any peace. So Virochana said these things. Therefore, now this is fact actually. Mamandev is saying the fact. Not he's just preaching in crooked way. Your father Virochana, the son of Maharaja Prahlad, was very affectionate toward the Brahmins. Although he knew very well that it was the demigod who had come to him in the dress of Brahman. At their request, he delivered to themselves the duration of his life. This was fact. Virochana, son of Prahlad, he went to Brahma and learned so many etiquettes, devotional standards. Then came and ruled among the demons. And all demons at that time, they are so cool. so cool-headed. They're not developing any enviousness towards demigods. But what happened? Indra always developing fear towards Virochan. Why? Why? Before he was demon, big fighter. Now he is a devotee. If devotee become a fighter, it is very difficult to defeat him. He learned already Veda from Brahma. Now he is a devotee. And devotee and a big fighter. So anytime, now he is not fighting, this is not a problem, but anytime if he will attack to heaven, then he may kill me. So day and night, he was thinking about that thing. So one day, he came to know, Virochan liking, he has a special, how can I say, attachment to Brahmans. Special attachment to Brahmans. He knows. He came to know. Oh, Indra. Indra came to know. And he came. Disguising his form, just came as a Brahman. Disguised form, as coming as a Brahman. And when he came, immediately Indra just giving proper respect. But he don't know. Who is he? He is Indra, he don't know. But he is giving as usual respect to Brahmans. And like Prahlad, like Bali Maharaj is asking to Bamandev, what you want? You want girl to marry? You want money? You want land? You want cow? You want horse? Same. Virochan request. After worshipping Indra is now in disguise form, then Brahman form. Washing his feet and asking, what do you want, Brahman? He said, give your lifespan. You understand? Give your lifespan. That means now you should die. You give your lifespan. So he was such a devotee, such a charitable person. Actually, this is fact Vamandev is saying. He just bring his sword, cut down his hand and gift. His gift to Indra. Take this hand. He is like such a person. Very and as like father, like son. Like father, like son. And this is fact. Therefore, although he knows very well that it was the demigod who had come to him in the dress of a Brahman, at their request he delivered to them the duration of his life. Duration of his life. He said, just give me duration of your lifespan. Just give. He said, yes, you take it. And Prabhupada, in purport mentioning, Maharaj Virochan, Bali's father, was so pleased with the Brahmans community that even though he knew that those approaching him for the charity were the demigods in dress of Brahman, he nevertheless agreed to give it. Prabhupada mentioning one word here. He was so pleased with the Brahman community. Community. When you have love for Vaishnava means Vaishnava community. But now very difficultly you cannot use this word community. Yes, sir. Before they are so disciplined. Brahmans are so disciplined. A natural devotion from like Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Sudras, they are developing natural devotion towards Brahmans. They are so well established in their etiquettes. Now it is very difficult. Whenever you saw some Vaishnavas, immediately you develop some doubt whether he is perfect or not. Yes, because our standard is now decreasing, quality increasing, quantity decreasing.
Quantity increasing.
Quantity increasing, quality decreasing. Check and balance, some check and balance. Nothing. This is not happening. Therefore, doubt always. When we saw any Vaishnava, oh, he is coming maybe for money, maybe for he will take manpower. Always doubt. This is not Vaishnavism. This is not Vaishnavism. Why you have doubt? Why not genuine respect to Vaishnavas? As a human, at least you give respect. As a human, you should give respect. What to speak of Vaishnava community? But Virochan, but we have to follow the path of Virochan. You understand? Although Indra came as a Brahman in disguised form, but still he have respect towards Brahmans. If so many persons, they are not following Vaishnavism, still they are in Vaishnava dress, they are performing so many other activities, but still we have to give respect to Vaishnava community. We have to maintain our standard. Simplicity. Actually, simplicity is our standard. If we don't, develop our respect towards Vaishnava community, then we will lose faith towards Parampara system. You would create doubts. What others are doing, Krishna will give them. If they will perform good result, Krishna, good works, Krishna will give them result. But I will maintain my simplicity. Brajana was like that. भवान आचरित धर्मान आस्तितो गृहमेधिभिः ब्राह्मणैः पूर्वजैः सूरैरन्यश्चोद्दाम कीर्तिभिः. You see how his preaching style. First he preached to Guru, then to dynasty, then to forefathers, then to father, then now to Bali. You also have observed the principle followed by the great personalities. Who are the householder Brahmans by your forefathers and by your great heroes who are extremely famous for their exalted activities. Everyone praising you. You are also following footprints of your father, your dynasty. Always you have faith towards devotion towards natural devotion towards Brahman community. That means you will fulfill my desire. Like Indra came in disguised form and Virochana just gave his lifespan. I am Vishnu. Now I came in disguised form as a Brahman and you will give me 3 steps. His intention is like that, but he is preaching in such a way. Bali in simple heart just remarking, why this Brahman is saying these things? Why is Brahman is saying this? Tasmat aham. Next verse. Tasmat tvotaham mahitsava. Bruneham varadasravat. I know you, Bamandava is saying, I know. If you want, you can give anything, but I don't want. I want only 3 steps. And showing his own feet, small feet. Padani trini daityani. Daityendra sammitani padamama. According to my feet. He's showing his small feet like that. You see, his small feet. According to my feet, just give me 3 steps. Bali was not understanding. He was not understanding why this Brahman. Actually, Bali Maharaja was so pleased to see this Brahman. Why? All Brahmans, before he saw many Brahmans, all Brahmans, they have many desires. They are asking many things. But today, his last yajna, his last fire sacrifice, he found out such Brahman who don't want anything. And Bali was crying to give everything. Because today is my last fire sacrifice. And sometimes he was happy and sometimes he was also suffering. Why this Brahman wants 3 steps? And sometimes also thinking, such a standard Brahman, he has such a standard, he is so free from desire. He don't want anything. He is real Brahman. But this is my duty to give something. Tomorrow we will hear how Bali Maharaj is saying. Actually, Bali Maharaj has no fault, only one fault. Why Bali? Why Vamandev just binding Bali? Bali promise. Why man? You don't know? He commit one mistake. Tomorrow you can hear. Just commit one mistake. Otherwise Bali, total his life history is just spotless. He just forgot his Guru's instruction. Prahlad Maharaj always used to say to Bali, Bali, we are born in demon family. Our nature is always passion. So be careful, be humble. Always be humble. He just missed this point. Just missed this point. And do just remind his Guru's instruction. Vamandev order to Garud, bind it, Bali. Yes, if you are simple, but sometimes you are in some point you are missing your Guru's teachings by punishment. This is Krishna's blessing. By punishment, he will remind. Because you are simple. It is Krishna's duty to remind you. Just always Prahlad Maharaj giving this one instruction. If you understand this one instruction, your life becomes success. Bali, always be humble. Because we are born in demon family. Our nature is very prominent. Passion nature. It is not helpful for a devotional life. Be careful. Therefore, when Prahlad entered, he saw Bali, just Lord Vishnu in front of, he saw Vishnu is there, Shukracharya is there, and Bali is now in bondage. And Prahlad started to laugh. Why he started to laugh? He understand. Bali must commit some offenses. Otherwise, why Lord Vishnu is so merciful? He had experience. He know how Lord Nrsimhadev is merciful. Or in front of Lord Vishnu, why his devotee is in bondage? He committed some mistake. And just seeing his Guru, Bali also started to cry. You understand? Bali started to cry. Why? He reminding, oh my Gurudev came. Oh, I forgot one thing. Gurudev always told me, be humble. I am just missing this point. Now therefore this punishment is there. Yes. So tomorrow we will hear how such a nice conversation is going on between devotee and Lord. And devotee is ready to give up everything for the pleasure of Vishnu. And Vishnu saying, no, I don't want anything. I want only 3 steps. And he is preaching. Hare Krishna. Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Srila Gurudev ki jai.